One of the things that I never have to struggle for is making friends. Making friends has always come really natural to me. I don't have to force it. I don't have to manipulate it. I don't have to perform for people to like me. Something about me attracts people to me. Like something about me attracts people to me. All gender, the guys, the girls, they always want to be my friend. Like this one, no cap, no. I'm not trying to toot my horn. This is just facts, okay? So making friends is something that comes really natural, and I've known this about myself for a very long time, and I've been using it. I've been using it to my advantage. When I go to places that I know nobody, give me time. When I mean give me time, less than an hour, I'm already talking to somebody, and they're already feeling like they're my friend. We're connecting on a very deeper level, talking about things that they have not told even people that have been in their life for like years. That's the kind of energy that I go to. I create this particular space where people feel very comfortable to share with me, where people feel very comfortable to talk with me, like, because I don't judge, I'm very accommodating, I don't exclude. So when people meet me, they meet me at that level, that depth where there is no um where there is no filter, where there is no bridge. I don't like there's no wall. There is just me. Okay. And that is why in my 20s I had a lot of friends. In my 20s I had so many people that were my friend, and even the ones that were now my friend that I've known for a long time, that I grew up with, hated me for that fact, because every time more people are trying to join, to join the friend wagon, like be part of the crew, be part of the gang, and my friends are like, Vivian, I need to cause this thing, or I need to make this come on, like, because I'm always like, oh, everybody, I like to vibe now, so everybody come here, let's party, let's enjoy. But anyways, I grew up, 30. I'm 30 something anyways. But when I got into that 30 space, that third floor, something changed. I stopped making friends. I created a limit. I created a limit, or I created. There's now a limit to how people come into my space. Like, you don't just get access to me anymore. In fact, what am I saying? There is not like a limit. There is no door or window that you can get to me. I'm isolated. No friends right now. The people that I consider to be my friends right now, the only people that I consider to be my friends right now are my siblings. These are the people that I call my friends, my siblings, right? Now I want to tell you what changed. And this is something that, if you are in your 20s, I want you to be aware of, so that you don't make some kind of mistake that is going to fuck, the rest of your life. Now, what changed? When I got to 30, I started to pay attention to the world, and I started to understand how the world operates, I started to understand how people operate, because the world creates the identity that everyone is living by. So understanding the world that you live in, and understanding the world or the system that operates in this world that you live in, is going to give you a clear understanding on how individuals think, act, talk, how they live their life, how they create their own identity. So just going to give you a clear understanding that you're going to see, you're going to start seeing people for who they really are. Okay, not who they pretend to be, but who they really are. Because understanding the world is just going to give you the foundation of how everybody creates their identity from, how everybody creates their identity from. That is what happens when you start to understand the world. So I started to understand the world when I got to 30. I started to understand the system that operates in the world that I live in. And in understanding this, I started to pay attention to the environment that I am in, so that I can fully understand the kind of people that I exist within, the people that I am living around, the people that are in my environment. So I live in Nigeria, and this is located in West Africa, in Africa. And if you understand what I'm saying, I'm trying to tell you that Africans are colonized, therefore they are religious, and religion was a tool of the tool that the colonizer used to brainwash the citizens of Africa. Okay, so every individual in Africa, not every, because some of us are waking up, but 90% of the individuals in Africa especially West Africa, especially Nigeria. I'm going to talk from where I'm coming from, where I'm at right now. These people are religious. They believe in modesty. The things that they hold dear to their hearts, the things that they value, all these things were created by the colonizers, the things that they put their values on, the things that they are killing their life over, the things that they are working towards, the achievements, the success, the things that they use in defining their life or they use in defining their worth was created by the colonizers. And if you have an understanding of what I'm saying, because I don't have time to start explaining every part of these things that I'm saying, you're going to understand that a typical African person, an average African person, or an average West African person, or an average Nigerian is a mental slave. An average Nigerian is a mental slave. Do you understand? There are tools that the colonizer created, right? And the colonizers are using these tools to manipulate and control these individuals that live in this place that I just mentioned, in this environment that I just mentioned. So even the educational system that is being operated here in Nigeria is just to create a slave for the colonizer. The beliefs that an average Nigerian holds or an average West African holds, the belief that they hold, was created by the colonizer, and it's just a tool for what's control and manipulation. So whatever it is that they believe in is just controlling them and not benefiting them. That makes them what? A slave. So they are just a vessel with a mind that is unlimited, but that mind has been limited by the colonizer. That mind has been hijacked by the colonizer. So if the mind has been hijacked, what does it mean? They are a vessel with an unlimited, a godlike mind, but that mind is in what? Mental slavery. That mind has been hijacked. This is an average Nigerian. In fact, I will tell you that 90% of Nigerians, this is where they are operating from. They can never see the clear picture. They can never understand the clear picture, because what and where, or let's just say who they think they are, the identity that they hold on to, or the identity that they are emotionally connected to, their identity isn't theirs. It was given to them. And what does this tell you about now connecting with people and making friends with people? What does this tell you? What does it tell you? With this particular information, will you be going out there making friends? No. Because every fucking person that is walking around here in my fucking environment right now is a tool. What is a tool? I don't want to call them a robot, because it's just that their mind is hijacked. They can wake up anytime. So I don't want to call them a robot, but they're just tools for who? So I stopped making friends. I limited the way people come to me. I limited the way people have access to me, because I now realize that allowing this type of people come into my energy field or come into my space, they are going to either disrupt it, influence it, or try to, drain it, because they don't even know what they are doing. So whatever it is that they are doing is exactly what the system expects them to do. It is exactly what they have been created to do, the identity that has been sold to them. And this is why I restricted the kind of people. See, I kid you not, I can go out right now, travel to somewhere very far from where I'm staying, and just like that, I have friends. But I don't do that shit anymore. In fact, the way I am scared of even having a longer conversation with someone, like when I'm talking to you, I'm already trying to let you know that this is just going to end here, and I'm not even interested in nothing. No matter how good the conversation is, no matter how good, no matter how nice you are, or no how, I don't even care if you have money. That money, my account. Give me that. My account. I'm not going to allow you come fuck up my experience because of you are sleeping, because of you are under mental slavery. I will not fucking allow you come into my space and fuck up my reality or fuck up my experience. No. And that is why I wish a lot of people know this. if you want to actually evolve, you need to start staying away from people and start listening to your inner voice, because that is where the real map